Good evening, everybody, and welcome back to Jersey Devil. I think my model is lagging a little bit. Maybe. Might just be a Streamlabs OBS. Anyways, I'm guessing there can't be that many more streams in this game. Like, we've got to be on the last couple of levels here, so maybe we can finish this tonight. Or maybe next time. I'm not entirely sure, but this game has to end soon. First of all, let me make sure that chat is functional. Chat is indeed functional. Okay, good. Alright, yeah, it looks like it almost looks like my model is going at 30 frames per second instead of 60 on Streamlabs, but it might just be me. I mean, even if it is, I guess the game runs at 30 anyway, so it doesn't really affect anything. But I'm going to go ahead and switch over to the main stuff, and let me just, like, first of all, shut that down, and then we can put this back over here. And there we go. Okay, so I actually did take some liberties, some extra I did take my time to do some extra stuff between the last stream and this stream. And sorry if that sounds kind of loud, but let's see. So let me just go ahead and load, because there were a couple of levels that we hadn't completed yet, and I really wasn't sure if I wanted to go back and complete them, but I said, like, you know what, I might as well. I don't lose anything. So I went back to complete the levels that we hadn't yet, not the ones that we have already, that we haven't played yet. Obviously not. I'm saving those for the stream. But the ones that I just need to go back and you know, collect stuff for, I did that. So I went. I think there were only 3 levels that we still needed to complete. It was Museum Madness, because I missed 1 box in my first playthrough of that level. The other one was the root canal, because there was a one, what's the name of them? That one, like, prisoner or hostage that hadn't been rescued yet. And the final one was this, the crypt. We hadn't completed the crypt yet. And let me tell you something, the crypt sucks. It sucks so bad. Oh my god, this is the worst level. I had to replay this thing like 3-4 times, because I kept missing something. Kept messing up. Hated it. But we're finally done with it. I actually ended up having to use a guide, like a video guide, to just, like, kind of go along with the guy. And I also messed that up, so I had to replay the level again. So it was just a mess. But I'm glad I didn't show you guys that on stream, because that would have just been very boring. Otherwise, every other level should be complete, or at least, you know, all the ones that we have done up to this point. So, you know, that's pretty good. And I also, you know, in the process of doing that, I ended up collecting 99 lives, so we are now at 99 lives. That is the maximum amount of lives you can get. And the only 2 levels, as far as we can see here, are Monkey's Trail and whatever was happening over here with Pumpkin Man. But interesting thing to note is that I'm currently at 67% game completion, despite the fact that there should only be 2 more levels. So maybe it's not just 2 more levels and there's a lot more going on here. You know what? We'll have to find out the hard way. Maybe not. Maybe that's not the right word. We'll just go in here. Do what we need to do. Okay. Well, I believe this is what I have to do. This time I don't have to, like, do it all again. Well, first of all, let's try to not die first thing as we start the freaking game. I guess we'll regain that life real quick. Okay. And I missed my right again. Ay, ay, ay. That's okay. I am getting... I mean, I don't want to say that I'm getting sick of the game, it's just that I did have to replay replay it on my own. Well, not replay the whole game on my own, just like a couple sections on my own. So many times that I just got bored with it. Yeah. So I'm ready to move on to something else, is what I'm trying to say here. And I actually don't know exactly what I want to move into next, but I do have a clue. I have an idea of what I want to do after Jersey Devil, so we will take care of that in due time. Now, let's see. Let's, just for the sake of completion, I'm gonna go ahead and get all of the boxes and stuff. Because I mean, if I already went out of my way to try to complete this game on my own, then we might as well just continue with that trend and finish it off. But first I need to... I guess that doesn't really work well. There was a switch here. And I don't remember where the switch was. Maybe these boxes will help. Maybe they won't, I don't know. We don't need to collect lives anymore, that's for sure. Now let's see. Is there anything else? Was there a bunch of boxes that used to fall down here? Whatever. No, I don't think they ever actually hit me, so it doesn't really matter. Let's see. I'm hoping to be, if not done with the game today, then at least get to a certain spot that gives us some closure. Like, have a clear vision of where the game's going. If not finish it today, then have a clear vision of where the game is going to end. Because I would like to move on to something. I'm not even sure if I really want to move on to another platformer, because I feel like we've been playing a lot of platformers. Well, not really that many. It's just two. I mean, sure, God of War that does have some platforming, but it's not a platformer. It's not really the same thing. Okay. Do I need to do this again? I don't think so. No, this just gives pumpkins. I don't need pumpkins anymore. Look, I literally do not need anymore. I won't get anything from them. But I guess we can lower the banana. And now he follows. I guess we will make him go towards the thing that had bananas on it. Not bananas, monkeys. This. You, come here. Well, he stayed over there, so I guess I'm doing something right. I'm probably doing something right. Oh! I can actually go in there. I do have a power level of 9. But we won't. We'll see. Actually, yeah, that is a thing that we haven't done, like, at all in this playthrough. We haven't gone into any of those secret rooms, so we'll probably do that. At least once in this stream. Or again, if we're gonna be done with it, then we'll go back to, like, every hub. I'm pretty sure they disappear on the hub worlds, or, like, the hub levels, not the hub worlds, but like the main entrance levels to the other levels, or what are they called? You know what I'm trying to say. Anyways, I'm trying to just look around for any remaining boxes at this point, to make sure that we start on the right track, on the right path, on the right everything. We're not having a little bit of an issue. Let's see. It doesn't look like as much. Yeah. Nah. Okay. Now. I legitimately do not remember how to make that thing move. Do I just have to hit it? don't think so. Doesn't make sense. Oh. Okay, well, he makes the thing go up. Now I know. Still, though, I still need to get up here. Can I just jump up there? Oh, I can. Oh, I just wasted like 5 minutes for absolutely no reason. Well, not really wasted, because I was still looking for stuff. But let me see. But I don't think I can get up anywhere else. So I'm going to hope that the game is not hiding anything else anywhere else. I'm gonna double check just to make sure, like, real quick. Just jumping around, seeing if there's any additional boxes. But I don't see any additional boxes. Okay. I'm gonna trust that the game isn't pulling my leg here. So we're gonna get up on this box, and Mr. Monkey Man here is gonna push it up. I feel like you could probably access that if you just jump, position yourself in a very particular way and just jump up there. Okay. Now, am I? Yes, I am not muted. Alright. I just have to make sure that both me and the game are fine. Alright, so this level looks like a mess and a half. Jesus Christ. Alright. We got a lot of air mobility up here. Not air mobility, just we're gonna have to move around through the air a lot, I imagine. I don't even know what I'm trying to say anymore. I already died. That has no collision on it. Okay. Cool. Let's... I don't see any other way to go, so we'll just go this way again. I'm not even sure if I should really bother with trying to collect pumpkins at this point, because again, I've got 98 lives at this point. Even if I die a bunch of times, I think I'll still be okay. Like, I shouldn't be dying so often that this is gonna become a problem. Or so I say, and then that's exactly what's gonna happen. Just watch out. Alright, let's see. Now, let's get down here. I was actually wondering if I was actually going to stream Jersey Devil today, because right before the stream started, well, not right before, but like about half an hour before the stream started, it's when I finally finished that crypt level. So if I hadn't finished that on time, we would have probably played God of War tonight. That's probably what would have happened. But we managed to finish things on time, so I am okay with it now. Is that gonna hit me? No, it's not gonna hit me. Okay. Let's see. The music in this level is actually kind of nice, though. What's that? I don't know, it has like a hero theming to it for some reason. Ow. I don't know why I'm having such a hard time with this freaking rat. Just... Why does he have so much HP? Jesus Christ. That rat had like boss fight levels of HP. The enemies in this game has a very... you know, inconsistent levels of health. It's a little concerning. But it's okay. We gotta check. It's not like finding them is difficult, it's just... It's just awkward. Because the hitboxes are a little awkward. And I don't know if I need to kill this guy. But at the same time, okay, I didn't really need to kill him. That's okay. There's 27 boxes around here somewhere. We already rescued one of the hostages. Yeah, so what has me concerned is that there's so many hostages left in the game. Like there's... I think we've got 18 right now, and there's a total of 32. Oh, we have 19 now because I just rescued that one over there. But like, unless one of these levels has way more than 2 hostages. Like, way more. Then there might be a lot more levels. And that's what has me a little concerned. Because I didn't expect this game to be as long as it is. If that is to be the case. Now again, I did check this on howlongtobeat.com. It's supposed to only be between 8 to 10 hours, depending on, you know, how much of a completionist you're trying to be. And I mean, sure enough, I am kind of trying to be a completionist here, but at the same time, like, even doing that, I feel like we already passed the 10-hour mark a while ago. And that's okay. I mean, I've actually been thinking about this, so like, the main reason I really don't like platformers, I mean, not platformers, to engage with JRPGs too often is because of how long they are, and I've probably talked about this before. This is why I don't take naps. I've been out for at least 5 hours. Thanks for giving me a reason to wake up. Well, welcome to the stream. Hope you had a good nap. And I'm glad I could send you back to consciousness. But we are now pretty much on the... I would like to think that we are on the last stretch here. Because there can't be that much more left to this game. There can't be that much more. But I also went out of my way to complete a little bit. To do a little bit of completionist stuff. So I went back to collect the collectibles that we hadn't... I went back to collect the collectibles we hadn't collected yet. So we should be okay on that. Can I just drop down here? I guess that's what the game wanted me to do. Anyways. Yeah, so I was thinking, like, a lot of JRPGs are way too long. And that's a problem. But, maybe some indie JRPGs. Well, I mean, they don't have to be JRPGs. They just be RPGs of whatever region the developers are from. British RPGs. French RPGs. Polish RPGs. Chilean RPGs. All kinds of RPGs. Oh, speaking of, I finished my 101% run of Donkey Kong 64. Oh, that's cool. I mean... Oh, wait, hold on a second. I just noticed something. Chat's a little bit small today. Chat's a little tiny. So let's fix that real quick. Oh. And I hit... And then 600. Okay, now chat's big. Good. That's exactly how we want it. Alright. The Monkey's Trail. There was... Wait, isn't this just right back down to where we just... Eh? This is a very weird level structure. Okay, well, chat was small because the last stream it was small. So, that's just kind of how it works. But yes, maybe some indie JRPGs. Yeah, I was only taking up like 7% of the space. Yeah, it was 400 because that's how... Basically, I have to change the size of the chat every time I switch to like... a game that's like standard resolution to a game that's widescreen resolution because... It's an F. Because that's just how big chat has to be in those different situations. I want to take care of these rats real quick before I move much further. But yeah, anyways, so on the topic of like indie RPGs, I wonder if there's a because Undertale, I've never played Undertale, and maybe one of the reasons I've always been kind of intimidated to play it is because it's an RPG. So I was like, I'm not sure if I really have the time for that. But I've also heard people say that like the game is like maybe 10 hours on an average playthrough. I mean, obviously it might be a lot longer than that if you play it multiple times. You know, for the multiple endings and such. But like just one playthrough, so it's supposed to not be that long. It's not supposed to be that bad. Which, like, if that's the case, then man, do I wish more RPGs were that like that? Because I don't have the patience. And yes, can you save layouts to different profiles like in OBS? I think you can probably somehow. But I already watched Joel's first impressions of Undertale. It's still so good. Oh, were you talking about the game or Joel's first impressions of Undertale? Or both? I'm probably both. Okay, what am I supposed to do? Oh, there's the end. Okay. But yes, I actually have. Oh, look at this. I saw that. This. Alright. Joe's reaction was one of the most genuine. Oh, okay. I've you know, for the sake of not spoiling myself, I've never gone out of my way to watch a full Undertale playthrough. Like I'm aware of like some of the characters and the general shenanigans of what happens in some of the endings, but I am not well versed in the in the Undertales. Okay. He legitimately fell in love with the characters. I mean, fair enough, they are well written characters. They are fun characters. They are good characters. But we only have N and F. Okay, there's the R. Come on, you need to stop. There we go. Is there a seagull on top of me or something? Oh, come on, I need that seagull to stop. There is a seagull on top of me and it's raining X and now it exploded. As everything does in this game. Anyways, basically what I'm trying to say here is that I'm probably not gonna play too many JRPGs in this channel besides like a couple of exceptions. Because it's a very high order to start a JRPG. And I also feel like there's, you know, there's a lot of people out there that have a real big passion for certain JRPGs that I just don't have. And that's why I don't enjoy them quite as much. Like, for example, Final Fantasy. There's maybe like 2 Final Fantasies that I could think of that I like really legitimately want to play on this channel. Final Fantasy X is definitely a big one for me because Final Fantasy X was my very first JRPG ever. And it was my first Final Fantasy. It was my first exposure to the genre, and it holds a near and dear place to my heart. But all the other Final Fantasies, I don't know. So bad, given that you seem pretty passionate about. Yeah, I'm very passionate about some of them. And the thing that I've realized is that you kind of have to be passionate about JRPGs because they demand so much from you. They demand so much time, so much patience, so much investment with the characters and the story and everything. That like, if you're not in it, if you're not really enjoying the JRPG experience, then you're not gonna have a good time with whichever JRPG you're playing. So you know, that's the thing. So and there's a lot of JRPGs that I've played that like I can see it, I can see the passion, I can see why people really like them, and I tried to like feel that passion. I really try to get why they like the game so much, or like, so for example, like what's a good one? Xenosaga. I know people really like Xenosaga. Back in the day. It was a... How did I just die? Anyway, Xenosaga. So, I really liked the first one, but I just could not get into the other two. Xenosaga 2 was like actually bad for me. I did not enjoy that game at all. And Xenosaga 3 was just alright. Was passable. Was okay. And what else? Xenoblade Chronicles and Xenogears. I haven't played either of them, so I'm willing to give the games a shot. I'm willing to try them, but the thing with me is that I don't like... How does this keep happening? Okay, so when I tell me you weren't a huge fan of this whole time, oh man, that Xenosaga 2 playthrough must have burned you back. Yeah, I was not a huge fan of the entire Xenosaga. I really like the combat system of Xenosaga 1, but Xenosaga 2 was definitely a first-time experience for me, and I really did not enjoy it. And Xenosaga 3 was just like I had to drag myself to finish that game often. Oh, there it is. Okay, well, that's convenient. But what else? Yeah, I've never played Xenogears or I've only played a little bit of Xenoblade Chronicles 2. So I'll have to give those a shot. Oh, hold on, I'm missing one. I know more about Final Fantasy X-2 than I do about the original somehow. Really? I mean, X-2 is not bad. I actually did play X-2. Purely because I like 10 so much. And it's okay. That's probably why I sent you that video a few days ago. Yeah, I'll have to check it out again. But let's see. Yeah, so Xenosaga, I really like the first game, but beyond that, it's a little bit awkward for me. What other games are there? Like, again, most of the Final Fantasies, I'm not really that big of a fan of. I never really bother with them too much.
You'll never catch me.
Best game seems to it. You every so often enroll me. I haven't actually. Oh, okay, that one I actually haven't watched yet. I'll need to make time for it. Maybe on my. Actually, I don't get a break tomorrow. Never mind. I'll watch it. Maybe I'll watch it tonight, or maybe when I get back home tomorrow. But yeah, most Final Fantasies I'm not really that big of a fan of. I had to drag myself to finish Final Fantasy VII, and I did not enjoy 8 enough to finish it. And yeah, so you don't get a break. Yeah, tomorrow I have a short shift. That's why I don't get a break. It's not because they're being tired. No, it's just I don't get up. I don't have a particularly long shift tomorrow, so I'll be okay. Yeah, every once in a while you get just like a short 4 to 5 hour shift. When I get that, okay, I can handle it. It's fine. Anyways, so yeah, Final Fantasy 9. I know Jim Sterling really likes Final Fantasy 9, but I've played the prologue of Final Fantasy 9, like when you're still in the city trying to do that, and then you eventually have to like be chased out into a forest or whatever. I've played a little bit of that forest, and that's about as far as I've gotten in Final Fantasy 9. So I don't really know if I like it or not, because I haven't had enough experience with it to say yes or no. But you know, I'll have to give it a proper look one day. Final Fantasy 12. That's another one I played for a decent amount. I played Final Fantasy 12 for like, I want to say close to 20 hours. And after the 28th hour, I was like getting really burned down on that game. So I decided I would come back to it later. Then I never did. So Final Fantasy 12 is still like on the back burner, and I'm not sure if I'll ever finish it. I know there's a new, you know, there's like that Zodiac something version on that game on Steam, Xbox, maybe even Switch. I'm not sure. Is Final Fantasy 12 on Switch? Oh, I mean, even if it is, it doesn't matter to me specifically because I wouldn't get it on Switch. I would get it on PC, or maybe PS4, but probably more PC. But Final Fantasy 12 has a very weird combat system, so it is definitely not for everyone. It is unique. A lot of Final Fantasy games are unique, and I think that's about the best compliment that you can give to some of them. But yeah, so basically, in general, Final Fantasy is not. I know it has a lot of merit. I know it has a lot of fans, but I personally haven't had too much of a good time with it. And I feel like I was talking about this exact same topic last stream of Jersey Devil. I don't know what it is about Jersey Devil that makes me go back and talk about JRPGs, but alright, let's move on to whatever the hell I'm trying to say here. As you might expect, that channel is also I recommend also has a great story, bad gameplay video. Now I know there's whenever I hear this, the great story, bad gameplay comparison, there's always one game that like everybody used to talk about that would fall under that category, and that is it's a Wii game. See, there you can crouch. Okay, but yeah, it's a Wii game. Something Farewell Ruins of the Moon. Every time you hear somebody talk about a game that has great story but bad gameplay, they're gonna bring that game up, assuming they know about it. And I've always been curious to try it, because it's like a photography game of some description. And I'm not sure if it's bad because it's got like Wii motion controls, or if there's actually something wrong with it. But I guess there's one way to find out, and that is by playing it. But thankfully, in today's day and age, we have emulators, so that's just convenient. I messed that up. Do you just need to live stream a JRPG to get it out of your system? Maybe. Maybe I should make the next game I stream after Jersey Devil. Well, I'm not sure though. Maybe I'll have to like look through my collection, which we have done multiple times in the backlog of the streams. I realize, but maybe I'll look and see if there's something in there that I feel like I could really get some enjoyment out of, and get it done over with quickly. Get it done over with quickly. Yeah, that's a way to say that. Okay, I feel like I can open that. This thing right here. Maybe not. I don't know. I know I have a bunch of Steam RPGs. Which, I mean, obviously those can be very hit or miss, because like most of them are by Steam RPGs I mean like what's the name of them? RPG Maker RPGs. And those, you know, those can be very hit or miss. They might be great, they might be terrible. You don't really know what you're gonna get with one of them. But some of them have pretty good like review scores. I mean like user review scores, not like actual professional review scores. You know, if you don't concern yourself with 100% completion, Undertale and Chrono Trigger are pretty brisk RPGs you can finish in a month. I've actually never played Chrono anything. Well, I played a little bit of Chrono Cross. By a little bit, I mean like, again, like the intro, like the prologue. And I know it's a game near and dear to a lot of people, so I feel like that's it's something that I'll have to look into, because I know there are multiple endings of that game, and like that's That was the first Chrono Cross was like the not Chrono Cross. Chrono Trigger was like the birth of the New Game Plus. And New Game Plus is just a just a thing that has become kind of like a staple of most RPGs nowadays. Okay, now where's that guy's thing? It's over there. Okay. Well, maybe not 1 month, but you get what I mean. You're at no risk of sinking half a year into them. Yeah, that's fair enough. I don't think we're looking at like another Tales of game over here. Anyways, hold on, let's see. I need to throw TNTs in this. But maybe I don't know, maybe I just like talking about JRPGs. More than I like playing them for some reason. I don't know. Alright. Anyways, besides that though, I did see, I do know that there is one game that I am interested in playing when it comes out. Well, I hit the lever, that's all that matters. When I complete Chrono Trigger New Game Plus, personally I prefer to just see the endings on YouTube. Ah, that's fair enough. But yes, this year, on July, Chris Tales is coming out. We got a new trailer. They did delay it. It was gonna come out, it was gonna come out last year, but, you know, because of, like, COVID and all of that, they had to delay it a little bit. But, yes, Chris Tales got a new trailer. It's looking great. It's looking fantastic. Definitely want to give that game a shot. I gave it a shot on stream once. The demo, I mean. And I want to play the whole game when it comes out. But then again, the thing though is that these days games will come out.
You.
Oh hey.
How did you get in here?
Through the main entrance. Why does Professor North always ask how I got here when he has a main entrance for everything? Alright, anyways. Now how do I deal with Mr. Man here? Okay, clearly that's not how you do it. Yeah, the thing is, with a lot of games is that they come out and they have a bunch of content, but then they add extra content afterward, like for free. Like this was the case with Buck Fables. So Buck Fables came out, and then like a couple months later they added like an extra chapter to it. And it's like when they do that, you kind of wish that you had played the game when it was complete, when it was you know, when all the content was already there, rather than you having to wait for it to be finished. Okay, what am I supposed to do here? Am I supposed to throw this TNT at somebody? Am I supposed to throw it at the octopus? Maybe I'm supposed to throw it in the center? Okay, I think I'm supposed to throw that in the center. Alright, anyways, but yeah, like Buck Fables got an extra chapter. And it's, I don't know, I feel like it's entirely possible that Chris Tales would get one as well. Okay. Clearly I have to throw this TNT at something. The game is not being very clear as to what. Okay, hold on. Let me focus for a little bit. We'll talk about RPGs again in just a second. But this game wants me to do something. Okay. How did you get here so fast? Robotnik in the Sonic UV. I get what you mean, but if the content is bonus-y enough, then I don't mind because it still got the full experience. Yeah, that's fair enough. But you know, it does feel kind of awkward to go back to a game like long after. At least for me, it does. So like, if a game has DLC coming, instead of streaming it on release, I'd rather wait for the DLC to come out, and then we can play the whole experience in one go. And that's why like definitive editions and remastered editions are cool for me, because like, you know, you just it's got everything. You know they're not gonna add anything else to it, so you can just play it now. Okay, what does this game want me to do? I am so confused. Do you want me to like lead these guys in here? Maybe? So what? That's like the only thing I can think to do. Because I already killed a bunch of them. I can't drop down there. That's how I feel about block fables and Fire Emblem tree houses. Fair enough, yeah. That is a valid reasoning. It's just not. I don't know. So it's not how I think. But I don't think that's the wrong way of thinking. I guess is the way to do it. What do you think about it? Okay, what? What does this game want? Okay. It's a case thing, I guess, yeah. Contrast Pikmin 3, Pokemon Sword and Shield, and Kirby All-Star Allies are so weak without their DLC holding them up. Yeah, there's definitely I was not aware that Pikmin 3 had very was very DLC heavy. I didn't even know that game had DLC, but okay. I'm actually a little surprised that there's so many Nintendo games that feel so lacking without DLC. That's actually like genuinely surprising, because I feel like Nintendo is usually pretty good about like delivering full experiences, or at least, you know, they've been raised with the mentality of delivering full experiences. But I guess maybe not every time. All right. Now I can tell you for a fact that that happens a lot more often with like Sony and Xbox and all those kinds of games. And so there's the thing with Nintendo for sure, yeah. Yeah, like, what's a good example? Like, well, there's a weird one, but like, I remember Alan Wake. I played Alan Wake on Steam, and I didn't realize that I had like the Collector's Definitive, whatever the name of it is, edition. And what am I doing here? But anyways, I had the whatever edition that has all the content on it, and I didn't realize that because when I finished the game, there were some extra chapters, and I thought, you know, my naive little me thought that was just bonus content that came with the game. You know, as games used to do, like they would give you bonus levels and stuff after you complete the main story, and like, you know, that would be an incentive to go back. It's not something that you had to pay for. But no, this was not the case here. Oh, now you can. Why is he suddenly out? What made you want to come out, Mr. Octopus Man? Okay, sure. Alright. Anyways, but yeah, I played the DLC and like, not knowing that it was DLC, I was like, wow! This is so much better than the main game. Like, they've just got better action, they've got like a more interesting narrative. I wish the whole game was like this bonus content. And then afterwards I went and checked it, like, oh, that was DLC. So that's a good example. Alan Wake without the DLC just hides away its best moments. which is, you know, just not ideal. And then you've got weird examples like Bioshock. Bioshock Infinite, specifically. Bioshock Infinite has the Burial at Sea DLCs. And yes, they're cool, but they play so differently from the base game that I almost feel like you could criticize Bioshock Infinite and its DLC as completely separate products. What just happened? Did I? I think I killed myself right as the cutscene was playing, so everything just like exploded. Also, I missed 3 boxes. It's fine. I'll take care of that later. The seasonal events being added to Animal Crossing New Horizons were once part of the base game. They had to defeat enough of the little guys, maybe, possibly. I don't even know anymore. Anyways, yeah, Bioshock Infinite, because Bioshock Infinite DLC plays like a stealth game. Bioshock Infinite plays like a high-speed action thriller. I mean, not thriller, but like, you know, just something packed to the brim with action and high-speed movement and mobility, and like airborne mobility and it's vigors and all of those kinds of cool things. And then you play the DLC and it's like suddenly you're playing a stealth game. And it's just kind of weird when that happens. Narf's forest through the trees. Where's the music? Do you guys hear some music? Okay, there it is. It just took a minute. It had a slow crescendo. All right. Anyways, so yeah, the DLC sometimes just plays very different, and that's why you get stuff like standalone DLC. So that's like the case with you know, that's the case with infamous what? Infamous Festival of Blood, and even Infamous First Light. Those are 2 like standalone DLCs that are beefy enough on their own to just be considered like their own thing. Is this the final level? It might be. I mean, it feels final level-ish. There's no boxes to collect for some reason. Of course that happens. Can't have a Jersey Devil stream without something like that happening. Anyways, I guess if this is the final level, we can... Yeah, we're talking about the game taking so long, and now I think we're here. I'm not sure what's up with this werewolf man, though. Can I not hurt it? What? Also, why is there a werewolf? I thought we were supposed to be fighting vegetable people. Alright, well, there's how I take care of the werewolf. Mr. May, I'm gonna need you too. Okay. One thing is, Narf's baddies seem to mostly be plant-based. Yeah, except for this freaking werewolf all of a freaking sudden. Unless he had some plant aesthetics that I didn't notice. Possible. Unlikely, but possible. Okay. Anyways. Hi. What? There's a lot to unpack here. Alright. Well, at least we don't have to worry about collecting boxes. That's good. I'm glad about that. There's a... What are you? Okay, did y'all just give up on the plant aesthetics? Like, these are just cartoon... These are just cartoon things now. And apparently that hit me. Hey. Boy, am I glad we have 94, 90 plus lives. So I think I might actually need a couple of them. Alright. Yeah, I feel like they just completely gave up with the plant aesthetic here. Okay. Anything over there? No. These bats are going to be the end of me. They are going to kill me multiple times, and I'm going to kill them. At least there seems... Wait, is there a finite amount? Or are they infinitely respawning? Because if we have infinitely respawning bats, then we have ourselves a little bit of an issue here. Alright. Very rude enemies here. If only you had a coconut gun. Wish we did, but we unfortunately do not. Alright. Yeah, there is no upgrades or extra abilities to speak of in this game. You just... the abilities you start the game with, you know, running around, jumping, and your basic attacks, that's the abilities you're going to finish the game with. You will never get anything else. And I feel like I'm gonna need this TNT. For something. Not that. Maybe for a werewolf? That didn't really work out, but okay. Alright. Anyway, I guess it's kind of like... I don't know, like, I feel like a lot of platformers have that, you know, some kind of power-up thing. You know, as you progress through the game, you'll unlock new abilities to help you move around and, you know, tackle all of your adversaries and the enemies and obstacles and all of that, but not all of them. Like Crash Bandicoot 1 and 2 for that matter very rarely gave you something different to do. And we're gonna need some checkpoints, game. I'm getting tired of going through the same hell like 20 times over. Alright, anyways, come to think of it, which came first, coconut gun or Crush's over-the-shoulder bazooka thing? Crash Warped is 1998. So what came first, Crash Bandicoot Warped or Donkey Kong 64? I don't know. I feel that Donkey Kong 64 came out after, but maybe 99 or 2000. I mean, I might be completely wrong about that. It might have come out like 97. DK64 was 2000, but I'm not sure. Yeah, that sounds about right. I don't think that was like an early game. Okay, this level is just weird. But we got a checkpoint and that's all I need. Okay. Yeah, pretty late into the N64's life. Okay. Let's see. Yeah, speaking of, there was a thing that apparently, Jesus Christ. Apparently Rare wanted to do a weird thing with the with DK64 that like would it was like basically you could switch cartridges. You could switch cartridges with the well, I'm just gonna kill myself for doing that. This level does not want me to be able to speak. Yeah, the stop and swap is what Arlo was referring. Yeah, I watched Arlo's videos. That's where I got Arlo's video from the news roundup, and that's where I got that from. How does this keep happening? This level isn't even that hard, it's just unfair. It's just cheap. Okay. Better in development for DK64 and both Banjo games. I know Banjo-Tooie has something like that, doesn't it? Like, there's two like really rare collectibles that you can collect in Banjo-Kazooie, but they never do anything. And then in Banjo-Tooie, there's like an additional 4 collectibles, and there's supposed to be a total of 6. So what you technically need to do is you need to switch the cartridge from Tooie to Kazooie, or from Kazooie to Tooie, or Tooie to Kazooie. Assuming that you have all of the collectibles, and then like, there you go. You got the thing. You better not push me off. I do not like that these enemies can still push you when you're already in a bit of a pickle, yeah. Okay. Alright. Okay, this game is just throwing everything at me. I can kind of forgive it. I can kind of forgive this because it was Behavior's first game. But still, it does not change the fact that this is very annoying. Okay. Cool. Alright. There you go, you're free, lady. I'm not sure how many more hostages there are. I don't know how would I work with DK64, but the fact that Banjo's ice key was discovered in some game's menu files, but there was some plan for it. Okay, well at least, you know, I'm sure Rare would have loved to do it. Because Rare, I feel like Rare's prime wasn't specifically in the Nintendo 64. Like, every time I see people bring up Rare, it's always from their N64 games, you know, like Banjo-Kazooie, Banjo-Tooie, even Conker's Bad Fur Day. Every once in a while I see people like bring up Perfect Zero and GoldenEye and all of those. Even though they have been around since like the Super Nintendo. And have continued to create stuff under Microsoft. It's just, you know, none of it has been particularly well received. Or not as well received as the N64 products. But yeah. I feel like your invincibility power-up shouldn't require multiple hits to kill enemies. I really feel like it shouldn't either. Very careful which is people would talk about Via Pinata more. I don't know if Via Pinata is like on anything besides Xbox. But it is definitely an interesting game. It is. I'm actually not sure what you do in Via Pinata. I just know it's a very colorful game. That Jim Sterling like legitimately believes is the prettiest game from the previous 2 generations, like from the Xbox 360 era, because it was so colorful. And I mean, sure enough, I've seen screenshots of that game. It looks pretty. It looks very, very colorful. That's for sure. But I'm not sure if it's like how it plays or how you do or what. Wait, this ones you can hit. Why are these werewolves not invincible? What? Game, you need to follow your own rules. What? Okay, whatever. Anyway, Via Pinata. I know there's 2 of them actually. There's another Via Pinata on something or another. Maybe it's also on Xbox 360. I don't actually know. And where does this game want me to go? Over here? Probably over here. Okay. It's pretty gruesome. From the Pinata's point of view. I mean, fair enough. I would imagine if you do end up breaking open piñatas, then there's only so much. There's only so much. So colorful and vibrant and happy it can get. Hey, Gono, how you doing? Hope you are having a good one. We are on the final level of Jersey Devil. This devil is a pain in the ass. And at the same time, I have so many lives that I'm not even concerned. Like, I'm gonna pick it up if I happen to do it, but like otherwise, I'm not gonna bother. But yes, we're on the final level. I went back to complete all of the previous levels that we had done on the prior streams. You know, like get all of the collectibles and stuff. But you can destroy them. Game, you didn't let me do that last... Okay, note to self. If you see an enemy appear again in a new area or in a new room or whatever, don't expect it to follow the same rules it did last time you saw it. It was my aunt's birthday and tried my brain... And tired my brain trying to follow a Spanish family dinner combo. Oh boy. Tired my brain just listening to English family combos. Yeah, in Spanish, obviously it depends on the accents that we're talking about here and how fast they speak. But if it's a pretty thick accent with a lot of weird words, then I can imagine it'd be a little bit difficult to follow along. Okay. Anyways. Let's see. So we got 22 out of 32, but we're supposed to be on the final level here. 76%. We've got 10 tokens. We got a power level of 9. We haven't got into any of those bonus rooms, so we gotta take care of that. So much noise. Make brain no work. Yeah. I know that about Hispanic families. They do get very, very loud at parties. And family dinners and stuff. Okay. Let's see. Do I really need to fight these people? I want to fight them anyways, just because I don't trust that this game won't do something stupid. I can already just forgotten masterpiece. It's not a masterpiece. I even hesitate to call it a cult classic. It's just... This is what Nitrorad refers to as a B-grade platformer. It is a platformer game that did not really make much, make much of a fuss. Didn't really make people lose their minds over it. But it's alright. Yeah, it just is. It is in fact a video game. It passes the test of plays like video game. Yeah, the big red platformer. It's okay, and there's just something. There is something very. Game, I'm trying to praise you. I'm trying to compliment you, game. Jesus, stop being so tsundere. Anyways, there is something charming about these kinds of games, though. Like these B-grade platformers. Right. Because it's like you see a company's attempt at doing what like some other companies like, you know, Sony and Nintendo and Rare and all of those were doing so successfully. And it's a little sad. It's honestly a little sad to see them flop so much when some of these games do have like passion for them. Like, you know, despite the lackluster gameplay and, you know, issues, I still feel like Behavior and, you know, at the time Megatune had a legitimate passion for this game. They definitely did enjoy this little adventure with the Jersey Devil. It's just not perfect. Far from it. And, you know, they had passion, they just lacked experience. And where's the R? Oh, there's the R. Okay. I guess the same can be said about some of the later titles like Scalar. You know, Scalar is another game that I have played that's way better gameplay-wise than Jersey Devil. And I'm looking forward to replaying it again in the future. That game is actually a lot of fun. The Northlands are starting to feel like a needless formality. Yeah, it's like... The thing with, you know, this is another example of like... them not really knowing how to handle the game very well. So like, they just... Sometimes the Northlanders are just everywhere. Like, they just put them there. Without rhyme or reason. And that's, you know, it feels a little disjointed. Like, why would you put them there? Like, what's the point? If you're not gonna make me like go out of my way to find them or collect them properly, like, and sometimes they do that way too hard. So like in the crypt, in the cemetery level, you have to go after so many. You have to go into so many different rooms to get all of the Narf letters for like the first bit. And then and then after that, they started just like, you know, scattering them very close to each other. Alright, game, how is that? Game. I need a game emote. Like an emote of me just being like angry, confused at what the game just did. Because I feel like that just comes that's a moment that comes up very often on the streams. Okay. They ran out of ground to put them on. Yeah, the blank stare. That's the kind of emote I need. My GameStop emote idea would work. You know what? Yes. Like I need two emotes. One that says game, one that says stop. And maybe just for the heck of it, I should also have a stonks emote. Because it feels fitting. If I were to have those other two. Alright. And we've already discussed stonks enough in last week's. Give me a minute. I need a second. Alright, hold on. Oh my. Alright, look, just game. Game, you made me delete the chat. Oh lord. That one hurt. I guarantee his strong situation will blow over by the time you make a relevant emote. Yeah. Okay. Anyways. God. Passion. So much passion in this here video game that we have. So much passion. But so little experience. Oh my god. How do you just slip off like that? Aye. Alright. That was going in the highlights. Alright. Okay. That'd be better not fuck me the fuck down. Oh, we're gonna have a problem if it does that. Alright, cool. Alright. We're fine. We're back to where we just were. We have returned to base. We have acquired the things. We may now proceed. Game I can't see. Oh, okay.
You! How did you get in here?
I appreciate that you started this world of the forest floor, and now you're platforming on disembodied branches and leaves. Yeah, that is pretty cool progression. Is this a boss room or what? Okay, well here's a carrot. Okay, so how exactly do you dodge that? And now we're... where exactly? Carrot with a big ass, that is... Dump truck carrot. I haven't spoken to Kara in a while. I don't know what she's doing. Ow. I should probably go say hi one of these days. Okay, how can I... how do I damage the carrot? Okay, well that's just the Bugs Bunny thing. It's just doing the Bugs Bunny like dicks underground thing that you can do in Behavior Interactive's Looney Tune games, Bugs Bunny games specifically. Okay. Okay. Remember when Bugs Bunny stored his carrots in cigar cases? I remember. Ow. Okay, how much HP can you possibly have? The Bugs and Taz games were really fun. Again, all made by this same company. So, any similarities that you may notice are not coincidence. Okay. How much? Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay, at least you can just respawn like right there. Okay, hold on. The Jersey Devil is like is 50% Bugs and 50% Taz, so that just kind of makes sense. Okay. Even now interpreted the devil horns as floppy ears. They don't really feel like horns. Like, his horns are a little bit too flabby for them to really be, you know, horns. Where exactly did I just go? Like, it showed me a place that we haven't really been to. All right, cool game. That's okay. That's fine. An hour and 18 minutes of streaming. All right. Again, I don't know how much patience I have for this game. It's probably not gonna have anything particularly interesting as a reward for the end. Also, there was a weird... Okay, so you can just go back to Jersey Town that way. Alright, cool. How would you want to, though? Are these more levels? The ending surely isn't far away, right? Right? I sure hope not. 4 hours of chocolate pudding. Okay, I cannot find the way... Oh, hi. Oh, there's where these come in. Okay, so you have to complete every level in order for this to be accessible. Alright. Cool. The fact that this one's not golden is kind of bothering me, but at the same time, I don't see how this could help me. That... That's a that's a breakdancing werewolf. Yep, that's a breakdancing werewolf right there. All right, cool. That's a thing that this game has. that's a thing video game contains. Alright, what's that say? Narf's lair. That werewolf does not know how to even. It does not. Alright. Oh, guys, one of these freaking cameras again. Alright, no, at least get in here. There's some extra lives. I guess I'll collect them real quick. Alright, come on. Okay, there we go. Do I have to kill this werewolf? Okay, let's not get knocked off by it. Alright, well I killed it. Now what? Game? Are you supposed to show me where to go now, or are you just gonna leave me hanging? Okay, there's another pad over here. So why could I go? Oh, is that just for the extra lives? Probably, actually. Oh, you need to kill anything on the hub map. I mean, sometimes they drop the thing. Oh wait, that's where I was going. Okay, now I will go. We'll go right then. It was just the extra life garden. I didn't even need them. All right, whatever. Fine, game, fine. You're already giving me Stockholm syndrome, or we might as well just proceed. Just continue until the end. Okay. Okay. Stockholm. I hate how grating the enemy sounds are. Yeah, they're very cartoony, I guess. Maybe. I'll have you deal with this game for 4 streams. I don't know. I guess I have a lot of patience for some of these games. Now that said, it's funny. The other day I actually discovered I got recommended a YouTube channel by the name of Minimi with like 2 M's instead of 1. And like this guy talks a lot about a lot of licensed games and like a lot of racing, not racing games, but games that are like where you play primarily in a vehicle, but are not racing games. So like Driver on the PS1 and Stuntman or Stuntmaster by the same developer as the Driver guys. It's and the thing about this guy, right, this mini-me person, really, is that it seems to have extremely high like frustration tolerance. Like nothing faces this man. Like the way he talks about games, it's usually along the lines of, this game is you know, it's very frustrating. It has a lot of Jesus Christ. He asked you about a driving horror game recently. Has this made me guy mention anything like that? No. But I don't think Driver's really much of a horror game though. Okay. Anyways, but yeah, he talks about these games. Oh, did I upset a god today? I don't think I did. Oh, we're talking about like the PS1 platforming gods, maybe. Maybe because I was like mildly shit-talking JRPGs earlier. I have angered the PS1 gods. You keep having excellent committing timing for this. I don't know, man. I've got a curse and a blessing. Anyway, so yeah, Mini-Me, he keeps talking about games, and he keeps mentioning how they're very frustrating, but he still likes them, and he hopes people will like them too. And it's like, no, dude, you have very high frustration tolerance. That's not like a common thing. Okay. Okay, this is a little bit awkward. Alright. Okay, so anyway, yeah, he has very, very high frustration tolerance. The game was a huge waste of my time, but I still liked it. Yeah, that's basically kind of how he talks about a lot of games. And he like really tries to convince you to like them, but does a terrible job at doing so. Because he keeps pointing out how frustrating and difficult and precise and everything they are. But don't we all have games like that though? Yeah, I mean, fair enough. I say as I'm playing this game that is definitely testing my patience. Jersey Devil, I don't love you, but I kinda like you, but you're really making me test that. Test that right now, Mr. Jersey Man. Okay. Okay. That's me with dot hack. Yeah, okay. Alright. Game, do you not understand how awkward this is? Alright, fine. And this with some games, you can tone down the frustration tedium with cheats or save states by looking at your and stuff, like looking at your DK64. Yeah, like I could use save states. Just not, because I want to play it like how I played it back when it was on the PS1. Also, I just realized these flowers have eyes. I just realized those flowers have eyes. Who playtest? I don't even know if anybody plays. Did they even have a big enough team to playtest this shit? Okay. Anyways, DK64 is valid because it gave us that H-Bomber guy stream. I have not seen the H-Bomber guy stream, but I will probably watch the H-Bomber guy stream at some point in my life. I don't know. Okay. My fingers are actually starting to hurt from how much I'm trying here. Okay, hold on. Okay, you just have to punch it. Alright, cool. That took way longer than it really should have. But we're here. Do not knock me out. Okay, now we're collecting letters. Alright, cool. Alright. Anyways, there. Let's move on. I need to collect extra lives. Oh, okay, I guess I need to... Wait, do I still have a K? No, I have a K. Ow. The bat pushed me into it! He made the collision break! I didn't even have to open the door! Oh, this game is adorable! This game is adorable in the dumbest fucking possible way. That's a speedrun strategy. In a way, it's a relief that all letters aren't being hidden all around the map, but yeah. Okay. Alright. Sure thing, Jersey Devil. It's shit like this that makes me love this game and hate it at the same time. I feel like that just makes for the best streams. Alright, fine. We're just going into North there. Is it going to be a straight boss?
Doctor! Look, he followed you, you rotting son of a squash! You caused me big trouble, little rabbit. But I'm too brilliant for you. Hey, Liz. Come say hello.
Is that the final boss? A dude with a hammer? Game, come. Game, this. Alright, sure. Okay. He looks like a scientist from Looney Tunes. Did I hear that right? Even North thinks that there was a rabbit? Yes. Okay. Alright. Sometimes you can kill him. Yeah, this... Again, every character in this game looks like a rejected Looney Tunes character. Okay. Like, some of them are pretty creative, but none of them have lasting impact. Even Professor North isn't really that. Look out, he's got the hammers from Smash Brothers. Oh no, man, that's like the most dangerous item in that game. Like, when somebody has the hammer, everybody just fucking panics. Alright. Okay. Alright, well, he's down. Now we focus on Narf. But not like that. Okay, well... Oh, there. Wait, this is just... This is just like a bastardized version of the final boss of Crash Bandicoot 1. Where you have to shoot back the green ones. Okay, sure. Why not? Alright. You're gonna take inspiration from all the platformers in this area, aren't you, Mr. Jersey Man? Okay. Camera could be a little bit better. Okay. Alright, well, you're just gonna hit. If you're just gonna hand me all of the green ones, I'll take it. Okay. Alright, the puff cloud is more dangerous than the actual chemical. Alright. Okay. Come on, we're almost done. Alright, there we literally put Narf in fucking lava. He's dead. Okay.
Well, well, well. Seems that this beautiful little city has fallen back into its old, peaceful, boring, casual life.
Alright.
Enjoy it, stupid little citizens. 'Cause I'll be back!
But you didn't get a sequel. Alright. Well, there we go. He said he'd be back, but he's not back. Like, the only way in which he might be back is if there's a Jersey Devil, like, cameo on Dead by Daylight. That's about the only way that you can come back, Mr. Man. Also, how did you survive falling into lava? I must ask. I mean, fair enough, poison vapors will kill you faster than a flask of to the head. It feels like the court is fighting Crash. Well, well, well. If it isn't Crash Bandicoot. I did it. I bit the game, and the game bit me a couple times. Josie Devil is an original idea of Guy Boucher. Game character designed by Claude Peltier, lead programmer is Martin Ross, programmer Stephen LeBlanc, lead tools programmer Sebastien Houden, tools programmers is Jean-Francois Roberts, Pierre. Okay, there's a lot of Canadian people I think worked on this. Integrators Pierre, Martin, Stephen, Kevin, Christian, Sebastien, Mario. Stephanie Christian, additional 3D animation, artistic directors, 3D environments, all kinds of people working on this. Panacea Studios. That's the character models. Alright, so they outsourced the character models. So character models by Mario. Philip, Karen, Stephen. There's two Stephens. Or Christian. Pierre Martin. What? I feel like there's a lot of Piers in this, and Martins and Stephanies, but it's probably just the same people. Gilles Levely, that's the soundtrack designer. He did a good job. It did good. Okay. Claude Martin. It's so silly to imagine if you got a victory screen tallying your score after beating Bowser in a Mario game. This Mario guy put in a lot of work. Dominique, Isabel, Francois, Dominique, James. Sonic Computer Entertainment America credits by Susan Michelle Gayton Broke. There's some names here. Perry, Scott, Andrew, Senior Director of. Did we even? Was there a QA team listed over there? I wasn't paying attention, but I mean, there probably was, but. We really gotta go back and see that. Okay, get Kevin Horn, Howard, Libeskind. Never Velasquez. Totally naming next Pikachu Brochu. Mark Payne, Ivan Sam, Tom White, Corey Strock, Alden, Ben, Charles, more Charles, Chris, Christopher, Connor, Corey, Dave, David, Donovan, Heather, Ian, Joe, Mark, Queens, Sean, Steve, Christian. Wait, I thought it was in alphabetical order. Jesse, Steve, Ramon. Why did they keep up with the alphabetical order? Wait, what? Alright, it was Neil, Misan, Etsuko, Kowata. Huh. They made introduction team. Richard, Claude, Richard, Mario, Lorraine, Lewis Guy, Christian, Jacques, Sonia, Caroline, scanning and cleaning. There was only one animated scene, though. That's kind of disappointing. Rob Martin, Norman, Roger, Christian. Speaking of Roger, Roger's dude. Yeah. Sonic is going to get a new voice actor. He's no longer going to be voiced by Roger. What's his face? But anyways, the guy is called Roger. Original soundtrack, Hills the Feel. There's no ending cartoon, is there? Yeah, there's no ending cartoon. There was only a beginning cartoon. Behavior for the support, but they believe in the project. Or the meditators prepare Rancation of Cherry. I don't know. Yeah, so this game is definitely Canadian. There's a little bit too much French in here. Unless the game is actually in. I don't think Behavior is French, you know. I'm pretty sure they're Canadian. I mean, I could be wrong, but. Alright. Cool. So we're done with that. I guess we'll load. See if anything changed. Like, again, I'm very curious. Like, where does the remaining 21% of the game come in? Nonetheless. Okay, well, there's nothing here. I really don't think there's much else to do here. I feel like there was barely any ending at all. Yeah, like we beat Narf. That's it. That's the ending. Okay. I'm gonna go in here, and I'm gonna look for one of those doors. That like does a thing. Oh, that's where the where you can go back to Narf's lair if you want to. Well. Yeah, so if you want to do this again, you can. I guess we'll just... Yeah, but I want to check out one of those extra levels that you need the power levels. One of the levels for which you need the power levels. You get my drift? Catch what I'm saying? Okay, there should be one in every hub world except maybe for like the very first one. Other than that one, there should be a thing. Yeah, I know. Okay. Yeah, we do not need to start collecting boxes again. Thankfully. I believe what these extra levels are, whatever they are, what they unlock is just like slide levels, like the slide from the root canal thing, just more of that. So there should be one here, but I might be absolutely freaking insane. That is entirely possible. This game has driven me insane. So if I'm losing my marbles, I apologize in advance. Okay. Maybe it isn't the right level. This might not be the right level. Or maybe there's no thing in here. Okay, there might just not be a thing in here. Oh, never mind. We'll just exit. I go somewhere where I know for sure that there is a path, entrance, location thing. And yeah, over here I'm pretty sure there was one in the sewer area. Okay. Anyways, will you be returning to this game after tonight? I highly doubt it. Highly doubt it. And this is what I want to go into. This P7 thing. Secret level. Okay, there we go. Let's just check this out. Game, you've given me some laughs. You're having a giggle, aren't you? Hurry, comedy life. I'll burst a copy of Just Devil live on stream. If I had it, I would. But I'm sorry to burst anyone's bubble, but this is in fact emulated. I'm not hunting down Jersey Devil for the PlayStation 1. I don't have that kind of patience. Okay. Again, train of thought completely derailed. Alright. Let's just go down this thing. Apparently 25 boxes to collect in here. Sure. There's a lot of lives too. Okay. Like, I don't need to collect this, but sure. I'll collect them. If I happen to come across them. Okay, there's 25 boxes in here, and you've shown me none of them, game. Alright, here's... Oh wait, I think that's from the place up top. Okay, what now? Oh, up here. Alright. The pop mix are so meaningless when you can find extra lives in clusters everywhere. Yeah. Alright. I might just be like collectibles for the sake of collectibles. Okay, you know, I'm not even gonna save yet. I'm just gonna resume. And we're gonna go into the other two levels that I know have secret levels. Alright. And I'm not even... Oh, hey, look, Narf is still alive. Why am I not surprised? You know, he's technically stuck in limbo forever. He's gonna be He's gonna be stuck in that screen where he just laughs at the Jersey Devil, but he's never actually able to do anything beyond just, you know, laughing at the Jersey Devil. We never got a sequel. What? Oh, you won't push it. Okay. I was wondering what the game wanted me to do. Alright. P! Okay, step on the... I should probably not step on the lava. Alright. Damn, that was a little bit dangerous for my liking. I guess you should aim to survive so you don't have to do the whole thing all over. But that's easier said than done because this... Look, I'm not gonna move anything. I'm not touching the controller right now. See how much he moves on his own? It's crazy. Okay, well, if we got checkpoints this time. Ow. Okay. Alright. Let's see. Hey. I'm actually not sure if Jersey Devil is making me want for a actually like legitimately well-crafted platforming experience, or if it's making me want for something that's not a platformer. It could be both. Could be a little bit of both, I'm not gonna lie. Okay, well I missed my light bug. I missed my light bug again. Oh no. I don't think I'm gonna make it. Oh no, I didn't make it. Oh. Oh, that bad. Okay. I find it's a good idea to rotate genres and stream regularly. Yeah, it's... We should probably move on to something that's not a platformer after this. Also bad gimmick. Yeah, bad... This bad gimmick. This no good game design. Alright, whatever. Hey, just... Okay, well here's the people. Where's this? Oh, there's the switch. Can I not? Thank you. Okay. All of them have been rescued. Can I get out of here? So I guess here's where I ask you guys. Anything in particular you want to see next? Like, if I had to pick a genre to play after this, I'm thinking of like either something that's first-person oriented. Tell you one thing I'm getting a bit tired of. Stock sound effects, yeah, for sure. I'm thinking maybe something like a first-person or like a shooter of some description. Or maybe... What's something else that I'd be willing to try? For like a relatively short experience. Again, we already discussed that like I wouldn't necessarily be against a like an RPG if it's really short. If it's something that you can beat like safely within a month. But I also don't want it to be anything too exciting. You get what I'm saying? Like I don't... Part of me doesn't want to just go like into Undertale as in a blind playthrough, like just like that, because on one end I think it would probably get me some attention. Jesus Christ. On one end it would probably get me some attention, but on the other end, I feel like I should save my first Undertale playthrough for when I have a few more general viewers. And, what do you want me to do, game? Oh, you want me to pull the lever. The sequel is coming out in April. Oh, right, Deltarune is coming out in April. But, let's see. Anyways. What other genres am I interested in that we're not currently covering? Let's see. But no, I mean new Pokemon. Oh! Oh yeah, I missed your message. First person shooter, how about a rail shooter? How about Pokemon Snap for the Nintendo 64? That's what you meant. It just says, I don't know, I thought you meant Deltarune was coming out in April. No. Okay. There was confusion. Well, we have fixed the confusion. Okay, what? Puzzle games. I'm not particularly interested in puzzle games. Like, sure, okay, Portal is cool. But in general, I don't find myself going to puzzle games too often. Fighting games, I don't think are something you really want to, quote-unquote, let's play. We tried to do that one with Naruto Ultimate Ninja 3, and that was weird. Did I ever play Portal 2? I have not, actually. Played Portal 1, but not 2. And I know Portal 2 offers two completely different experiences. The solo experience and the co-op experience. I definitely would like to play a co-op with somebody at some point in the future. But I'll probably play Portal 1 first. Or stream Portal 1 first. And then we can move on to Portal 2. But let's see, what... This was so much easier than the one we just did. Game, you need to be You know what? I'm not even going to criticize this game anymore. We're done with it. It can keep all its flaws right where it is. It's all I want to go back to this shit. Jeez. Okay, Portal is such a good experience. Even so, Portal 1's pretty short. You can burn it through it in like 2 streams. More if your brain is tiny. I mean, more like if you haven't completed the game already. Anyways, where's the other 2 things? I don't know. I guess we can go look for the remaining extra levels, whatever they may be, real quick. But I also don't want to. Because I don't know where they are, and I don't know if I have the patience to go look for them. We'll go to the museum real quick. See if I just say it lying there or something. Or actually, maybe... Was there something over here? Was there something over here? I'll double check. Okay. Well, that's a door, but not... The... Game, you're just not gonna let me go, are you? Alright. I'm literally just looking to see if there's one of those power doors in here. Into the tiniest of gaps, too. Like, my god, now just get out of here. Just getting out of here, I don't like this place anymore. Okay, you know what, yeah, let's just... I don't even have the energy to keep clipping them. Yeah, there's too many of them, dude. Don't worry. It happens so much. Like, I think that I could make a regular highlights of this stream series, and then make a separate highlight that's literally just a collection of every time I get knocked into an endless pit by an enemy or an incoming projectile, and I'd have like a full video, like a 20-minute video right there. All right. Anyways, yeah, I'm done. There's nothing else that I want to do with this game, so we're going to click the exit game button. You should add all the falling deads together and post it with the title Fall Devil. Fall guys, but let's call it like Fall Devils. Or the Fall of Jersey. Alright. Okay. Let's switch to this chatting screen that I haven't even updated yet. So that was Jersey Devil. I hope you guys, even if the game was terrible in some areas, sometimes it was fun, sometimes it was bad, but it was it was an enjoyable experience. We do have the big boinks. This is the screen where I can show you the biggest of boing boinks. I mean, I can make it bigger actually. Hold on, let me just let's see how far we can push Twitch Kun real quick. Alright, hold on. There we go. Alright, Twitch. So that's fine. We'll just do this. So anyways, no, I don't have character sliders. No, this is the lewdest I can get. I cannot take the sweater off. I don't have that kind of live 2D expertise. Though I imagine anyone that comes into the stream right now will be very confused. Secret Hollow model. Oh, you guys want to see the real secret? Well, actually, that's not the secret. Hold on. Let me show you guys. Let me show you guys the real secret of my model. Hold on. You know that? I have no legs. I have no legs. You can't see anything. There's nothing. I'm a floating torso with hands. And that's all I will ever be. No. Kazuma might have lost his arm, but I lost my legs and I didn't even get a replacement for them. Only for OnlyFans patrons. Alright, let me put this back to where it was. Okay, let's see. Alright, so I guess here's where we can just discuss a little bit, decide like kind of what we want to do next. Actually, hold on a second. There was a game that I saw the other day. Let me pull out a trailer. So, I'm a squirrel. Well, you guys know this, right? Obviously, you can see it right here. So there's a game coming out called Nuts. It's about squirrels. So let's switch over. Oh yeah, Conquer. That's another thing. Actually, I don't know. I kind of want to do something special with Conquer. And by special I mean just like get the thing. Yeah, that's another 3D platformer. That's another problem with that. No, I don't want to do console recording. I just need the properties thing. Stream manager. Just Opera. Oh, I just don't know. Okay, there we go. Nuts! So let's check out the trailer. I hope I don't get sued for this.
You made it! It's me, Nina. Welcome to Mammoth Forest.
So in this game, apparently you take pictures of
You
squirrels.
just need a close-up of this squirrel near its stash. I'm sure you can follow him easily enough.
And I think it's coming out on the 4th. Like tomorrow.
Looks like he goes a little further. Can you follow him all the way?
So this...
Hey,
That's halfway to
you know
Pokemon.
how
Yeah, so this
a
might actually be...
well-funded? It's weird, right?
This might actually be a very fitting game for me to
I
stream.
hope it's not weird in a bad way.
It's very artsy. That's for sure. Now obviously...
What the... Is that what I think it is? Why would a squirrel stash dynamite and matches?
Well, the squirrel is gonna kill me at the end. There can only be one squirrel on this stream. Alright. Yeah, this is interesting. I saw the chat. I saw the chat message as the dynamites came up, so I thought you were reacting to the dynamites, but I didn't realize. All right. Is that a squirrel? He has a gun. Oh no. Okay. Yeah, that might actually be interesting. I'll have to look. Obviously, like the only other games that I can think of that have squirrels on them are Conquer and Ice Age 2, The Meltdown, the video game where you play as the squirrel from the Ice Age series. That's about the only squirrel heavy games that I can think of. I guess there's also Smite if you play as Ragnarok. Does that count? Does that even count? I don't know. Let's switch back to the chatting window for a bit. Alright, I'm huge. I'm big. Okay. To promote it, you should make an SD art of your character holding a photorealistic gun. I say should stay dead like the mammoths. Or Ratatosker. I thought it was... Why did I think it was Ragnarok? Wait, is it a Ragnarok? Well, I mean, okay, hold on. Ragnarok is a phenomenon, not a god. Right. Ragnarok is a thing, not a god. Hold on, let's look that up. Ratatosker. Okay. Oh, it's always been. Oh, let's switch over to this again. Let's read the Wikipedia page on Ratatosker. In Norse mythology, Ratatosker, Old Norse, generally considered to mean drilltooth or boartooth, is a squirrel who runs up and down the world tree of Yggdrasil to carry messages between the eagle perched atop Yggdrasil and the serpent. I need Alfie to read this. I can't read that. Njohager? Okay, Njohager who dwells beneath one of the tree roots of the tree. One of the tree roots of the tree. Ratatosker is attested in Poetic Edda, compiled in the 13th century from earlier traditional sources, and the Prose Edda written in the 13th century of Snorri Sturluson. It's clearly a vertical unicorn. What? Oh, that's Nidhogg. Oh, okay. They went all out with the Norse writing. See if you can click the text to speech button. Do I even have it? Hold on. Let me. Let's Google Translate this. All right. Google Translate. No, not Japanese. Detect the language for me. That means slash.
Nithek.
Hold on a minute.
Nithek.
That does not sound like what that looks like.
Nithek.
Nithek? Nithek. I have a text-to-speech opera add-on I can send you later. You can just highlight the text and have it ready. That should probably take care of that. But apparently that means slash. Anyways, Ratatosker. The name... How long is this? That's not too bad. Let's see. A red squirrel is in an evergreen tree in Norway. Attestations. Okay, let's read that later. Nidhogg. Yeah, Nidhogg. Okay, I guess that makes sense. It's cool, man. Okay. Okay, and the name Ratatosker contains two elements, Rata and Tosker. Yes. The element Tosker is generally held to mean tusk. Oh, so that is supposed to be a thing. This guy theorized that the ratty elements mean the traveler with a tusk. So the traveler with a tusk, I suppose. He says that the name of the legendary drill Ratty may feature the same term. According to Bigfuson, Ratatosker means tusk the traveler. Not the climber tusk. I guess. So I'm pretty sure Hi-Res made up most of the characterization for him because there's not much actually written about him. Probably. Sophus' book theorized that the name Ratatosker is a loan word from Old English meaning rat tooth, Buck's basis hinges on the fact that the Tusker elements of the compound does not appear anywhere else in Old Norse. Buck proposed that the Old Tusker element is a reformation of the Old English word tusk, Old Fruscan Frisian tusk, and in turn, the element rata represents the Old English riot. And sadly, we lost a lot of Norse lore. Is what happens when you don't write down your stuff, people. Yeah, I'm guessing the new God of Wars are going to have to take a lot of creative liberties with themselves. According to Albert Sturtevant, as far as the element rata is concerned, Buck's hypothesis has no valid foundation in view of the fact that the Old Norse word rata, again for ready, is used in Havamal. What's Havamal? It's presented as a single poem in Codex. Okay, so to signify the instrument in which Odin employed for boring his way through the rocks in quest of poets' meat, and that ratty must be considered a native Old Norse word meaning the borer or knower. Okay, so I mean, it kind of makes sense for a squirrel with a tusk or a horn to bore through stuff, I guess. There's also what happens when you burn books, but that's another story. Alright, and Sturtevant says that Buck's theory regarding the element Tusker may appear to be supported by the fact that the word does not appear elsewhere in Old Norse. Sturtevant, however, disagrees. Sturtevant says that the Old Norse proper name Tun, derived from the Proto-Norse Tumpa, refers to a person who is characterized as having some peculiar sort of tooth, and theorizes a Proto-Germanic form of Tusker. Sturtevant concludes that the fact that the Old Norse word occurs only in the name Ratatoskr is no valid evidence against this assumption, for there are many Old Norse hapax legomena or native origin, as it is attested in the equivalence in the modern Scandinavian dialects. Modern scholars have accepted this etymology, listing the name Ratatoskr as meaning drill-tooth, Jesse Byers, the boar-tooth, basically. Basically, well, this fella again is Vikings of Midgard were in the top 5 in the yeah, we'll see this fella again if Vikings of Midgard in the top 5 in the RPG counts is high likely. I'm assuming the whole thing. Oh, really? That's cool. Ratatoskr is the weakest enemy in the game. Fair enough. Remember, kids, write your fanfics in iron sheets to prevent tyrants from burning them. Okay, at stages in the poetic Edda poem, Grimsnall, the god Odin, disguised as Grimnir, says that Ratatoskr runs up and down Yggdrasil, bringing messages between the eagle perched atop and the Nidhogg below it. So Benjamin Thorpe's translation: Ratatoskr is a squirrel named who has run in Yggdrasil's ash, he from the eagle's words must carry, and beneath the Nidhogg repeat. Ratatoskr, or in Henry Adams below, Ratatoskr is a squirrel who there shall run on the ash tree Yggdrasil from above the words of the eagle he bears, and tells them to Nidhogg beneath. So we've established that there's the Nidhogg at the bottom, but what's with the eagle? There's just a random unnamed eagle up top. That's odd. New stream segment, Nordic Storytime with Holmes. I mean, this is fun. I give the backlog of the streams are basically just this. Alright. An eagle sits atop the ash and that's described in Pros Edda Griffin in chapter 16, which high states that hold on, actually let me switch to this one. This might be a little bit easier to read. There we go. Okay, because now we have the chat in full size. The eagle and the eagle at the top of the end has knowledge of many things. Between the eyes sits the hawk called... Okay, the hawk does have a... No, that... No, but this is a hawk. We're talking about an eagle. So the hawk is... Verdoflner. But what about the eagle? Just because it's called a hawk doesn't mean it's the same animal. I don't think so, at least. New string segment. Look up a squirrel. Actually, I mean, sure. We might as well do that with like the nut streams. I almost just went to YouTube to play the nut check. But I need to hold myself. Alright. What's happening down there? He tells Standrew's gossip provoking the eagle and it. Okay, so yeah, the hawk. The hawk has a name, but not the eagle. I feel like there's a little bit of species. I'm just gonna put the fucking nut check on. But not the show, just the thing. Okay, there. Anyways, so according to Rudolf Seibach, the squirrel probably only represents an embellishing detail in the mythological picture of the word ash in Grimsnale. Gildas Ellis Davidson describing the word tree states the squirrels is said to not add it, furthering a continual destruction and regrowth cycle. And posters the tree symbolizes ever-changing existence. John Little points out that the grass is described as rotten on one side as being shot by. Oh my god! Hey, no. How are you? I'm. Oh, this is. Okay, then the nut check is over. We're only playing it. Thank you for joining us at the best part of the stream, Pina. Jersey Devil is done. Would you watch the entire nut check? I only watched one episode for curiosity. What did you do? Why did you do that to yourself? Watch out, I was going to play something. Nah, I have autoplay turned off. I mean, it would play something more dangerous, but not something more stupid. Because you're looking for punishment. Oh god, Hina, no. Please. Okay, anyways, the reason we put the nut check on is because we're talking about squirrels, and we started talking about squirrels because there's a game called Nuts. And it's about squirrels, so I kind of want to play it now. Because we're done with Jersey Devil, and I see something to move on to. And then we started talking about Ratatoskr, like the Norse creature. Alright, there was video games at one point. At some point during this, this is still listed as Jersey Devil, isn't it? I mean, we're pretty much almost done here. I was just having a quick distraction, but you know how quick distractions work on the internet. I seem to often descend into madness. Don't worry. Okay, anyways, here's what Ratatoskr looks like in Smite. So he's pretty cute. Maybe if I ever play Smite on stream, this is how we're gonna play as. And only Ratatoskr. Today's distraction is tomorrow's K-hole. Valkyrie Connect has a squirrel? Oh, there's a Ratatoskr in Valkyrie Connect. What's Valkyrie Connect? That's Facebook. A little scam who knows her way around it. You know, I should probably not have that on. I should probably not use Facebook for this. I should probably not use Facebook for this. Okay. Or Makoto from Blaze Blue. Alright. That's a thing. She looks cool though. But let's not go to Facebook. Okay, I'm looking up Ratatoskr. Valkyrie. What the fuck is the name of it? Valkyrie Connect. Never mind, let's not do that. This is Google Images. So Google Images can be a little bit risky sometimes. I guarantee you're going to see weird nude fan art if you keep scrolling. Good point. So let's just go to the Valkyrie Connect official website or something. It's on Steam? Ah! Alright, sure, amuse me. That fateful day Midgard fell into ruin. I guess this is just the Norse mythology stream now. Ragnarok is nigh and a soul Valkyrie awakens. Well, there's the Valkyrie. Something I feel this won't better than random port. I mean, it's a gacha game. I guarantee you it won't be much better. So obviously it's a gacha game, but like, what's the actual gameplay, guy? Porn is less dangerous than gacha. That is a fair point. Okay, sure, but I'm here for Ratatosker. Show me Ratatosker. Okay, cool. The fate of the world is in your hands. Yeah, the models are kind of weird. Oh, this looks very mobile. This looks like a mobile game and a half. No squirrels, 0 out of 5. Okay, yeah, I don't see Ratatosker around here. Sorry, Ratatosker was a fall season event exclusive. She'll never come back into rotation until she does. Okay, it's a great game, but you're better off playing in the mobile version because the Steam one doesn't have video summons. It's not very free to play without them. Okay, thank you, Shmea, 592 progs in the count. Appreciate it. I just okay, you know what, I think we're starting to get off track here. So back on topic. It's not every day you see the mobile version recommended over PC. I might be a little bit too big right now. Hold on, let me small. Hold on. Can I just like decrease my size back to what it was before? My controls. I should probably not control C too much, actually. Hold on, that's like a little bit smaller. That's good. Okay. Yeah, right there. Alright, so probably the next game we're going to stream, unless I find something that I really want to... Oh, hi. You got... Oh, this is no longer centered. Hold on. Yeah, this is not centered anymore. So let me center it. Wait, hold on. A little bit more towards the right. So does that encourage you to play nuts? That kind of encouraged me to play nuts, yes. Okay, I think I just need to make this thing a little bit bigger. Yeah, that's about good enough. So yeah, we're probably gonna end up playing nuts. Unless I find something that I really want to play all of a sudden. Otherwise, or also unless nuts is like $50 or some shit like that. I mean, I don't think so. I mean, I guess we should probably just look it up on Steam real quick. There would be a good change of space. Also supports Indies. Yeah, that's a good idea. Nuts game, nuts on Steam. Yeah, it's coming out February 4th. So it doesn't have a price here, but we do have a thing. Oh, it is available on Apple Arcade now. Oh, it's also coming out on Switch. But let's see, how much is it on Apple Arcade? It is... Why I don't have an Apple account. You don't have to connect. Come on. Come on. Hurry up. Apple, you literally loaded the page and then decided that you needed to connect. Alright, Apple. Dude. I just need to know the price. Okay, what's new? Version history, there we go. I don't... Oh, okay. It's only available to the App Store on iPhone, iPad, Mac, or Apple TV. So you have to use an Apple thing to even check the price of it. This is a little bit weird. But okay, whatever. It's not the problem anymore. Alright. We will probably play Nuts next. That's more likely what we're going to do. I recommend going, hey Google, for this, but it probably won't help. Yeah, I don't have an iPhone. I don't have an Apple device. There are no Apple devices in this house. Because I don't have my iPod anymore. I don't have an iPhone. And I don't think... No, there are no apples in this house. There are also no apples in this house. As in, the fruit. We don't really do apples. We tried apple wieners the other day. Or apple... franks. You know, whatever they're called. And they're, okay. I don't know why my mom bought them, because we don't like apple. Like, I have to go shopping for apples and walnuts. Fair enough. But yeah, like, it was fine. I really should have changed to just chatting if we were gonna be chatting for this. You know what? Okay, hold on. I'll see you guys. I actually gotta get to work tomorrow, so I really gotta be ending it here before I keep getting myself distracted, just like all it did. There was a clip. There I am again. There I am again, getting distracted as I'm trying to end the stream. Next stream, Thursday, will probably continue either God of War or Backloggery, and then next week we're starting Nuts. There. That's it. I'm going to send you a video on Discord called some nuts. Anyway, go to bye. See you everybody. I hope you guys enjoyed the stream again. Hope everything is alright. Yeah, bye. Go to bed. Alright, I'll see you guys next time.